Today on Lucky Dog, a sweet Maltese Terrier mix is looking for her forever home.
You're the toughest puppy.
She might be the perfect companion for a girl with special needs.
We're looking for something small for Lindley that can just comfort her and want to lay with her.
But before the puppy can move in with the family,
Give me a sit.
Eric will need to make sure that she doesn't pose a safety risk.
I feel an immense amount of pressure to make sure that Zoe is completely trained before going into their household. There really is no room for error.
I'm Eric Weesey, and this is my wife, Rashi. And we've dedicated our lives to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. Our mission is to make sure that these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved, and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements.
Ruthie.
Yes.
Yes, good
Perfect.
girl.
Today, Eric and Rashi are working with their client's dog, Ruthie, on a default sit.
Yes. All I'm doing is, as soon as she sits, she gets a reward. And then I just do that over and over again.
Yes, good job.
Good.
She seems to be mastering it pretty well. And towards the end of our training session, I actually get a text from the shelter. There is a female Maltese Terrier mix. She's about 6 months old. She's 10 pounds. Oh my gosh, she's super cute. Her name is Zoe. They mentioned that she has an overbite, and that could be why she's been overlooked.
Yeah, let me go get her. You just want to hang with Ruthie?
Yeah, we'll just hang out.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay,
All right, I'll be back,
sounds
guys.
Eric heads to the shelter, and the little Maltese Terrier mix is all too happy to grab his attention.
Hey, can I come in and get you out?
We want to make sure that we save this dog's life just because she's been looked over time and time again. And if there's any medical attention that she needs, we can provide it to her.
Are you a little puppy? Okay.
Zoe uses her puppy powers of persuasion to convince Eric to rescue her from the shelter.
Let's go.
First stop is a trip to the veterinarian's office.
Today, Eric is bringing in Zoe, a Maltese Terrier mix who's 6 months old. Hi, Eric. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. This must be Zoe.
This is Zoe.
Hi, little girl. Zoe is a rambunctious little puppy who is very excited to be at her visit.
Zoe was from a puppy mill, and we think she was pretty severely inbred, so she does have some genetic deformalities.
So let me go ahead and examine her, and I'll let you know what I find and what I recommend.
Okay.
So I'll start off by looking at her ears, checking for any signs of infection, inflammation. That looks pretty good. Let's take a look at her eyes. She has a little bit of tearing from the eyes. Usually we do see this with these smaller breed doggies. It's pretty normal as long as the eyes don't look red, inflamed, or squinty. Let's see your little mouth. She does have a pretty significant overbite, and she had a retained baby tooth. It might fall out on its own still, but if it stays there, we might have to extract it later. Let's turn you around, little girl. I'm feeling her belly now to make sure that I don't feel anything abnormal, no pain or discomfort. That all feels good. And her coat looks nice and healthy. I'm going to listen to her heart now, make sure there's nothing abnormal there. Okay, that sounds good. It's very excited to be here.
I'm sure that heart is beating very quickly.
It is. Okay, that sounds nice and normal. No abnormal rhythm or heart murmur. I'm going to feel her joints. Her particular breed, Maltese and other small breed dogs, are more susceptible to joint conditions of their knees in particular. All in all, Zoe is a healthy dog. However, given that she's a small breed and she's susceptible to joint issues, I did recommend a joint health supplement. Cosequin can help dogs maintain healthy joints, and that can allow them to be more active and playful. Based upon her weight, let's start by giving her 1 chew daily for about 4 weeks, and then we can give her 1 every other day for maintenance.
Great.
Any other questions?
Well, is she good to train?
Yes, she is.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Dr. Evelyn.
You're welcome. My pleasure. You guys take care.
Talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. Back at the ranch, Zoe is pampered with a nice, warm bath.
Good job. You ready? Okay, thank you. Let's go. Let's go.
Once she's dried off, she receives a bronze medal, which she'll wear throughout her basic training.
It's your bronze medal. It's your bronze medal. I know.
Eric gives Zoe a grand tour of the ranch, starting with the empty training yard.
Look at the space. Are you a little bunny rabbit? Are you a dog or a bunny rabbit? Okay.
He brings in one other dog,
Look who it is. Who is that?
and then another human, Rashi.
Zoe. Hi. You are so cute.
Zoe seems completely at ease, so Eric brings in the rest of the ranch residents one at a time.
Come on.
Zoe enjoys playing and receiving a lot of attention. Her personality might make her a perfect fit for a family in Bakersfield, California.
My name is Dennis. I'm married to Nicole. We have a 7-year-old daughter named Lindley.
When Nicole was 19 weeks pregnant, they found out that Lynn Lee had a brain abnormality.
She was born with agenesis of the corpus callosum and another brain abnormality called lesencephaly. She's fed through a feeding tube. She's on oxygen. She doesn't walk or talk. She smiles a lot and makes a lot of noises that we know.
She loves to be held. She loves to be talked to. She just likes to be around people.
We just want to be the best parents we can be to her. I feel special that I was chosen to be her mom. You know, it's a gift.
They're looking to rescue a dog to help fill the void left by their 2 previous dogs, Molly, a beagle, and Sarah, a chihuahua.
You know, dogs are so great at sensing if you're sad or happy, and, you know, they're always there for you. And we were very, very heartbroken.
Not only did the dogs provide companionship to Dennis and Nicole during difficult times, but they also gave Lynn Lee added love and comfort.
Lindley smiles a lot when she's around dogs. Molly would lay next to her, maybe put her head on her lap.
I think the kind of dog we're looking for would probably be on the smaller side, something that's really calm.
Before Eric can determine if Zoe will fit the family's needs, he'll have to do an assessment.
Today, I'm going to be assessing Zoe's knowledge of the 6 classic cues, which are sit, stay, down, come, leave it, and loose leash walking.
Let's see what we know. Can you give me a sit? Okay, well, that's something we're gonna have to work on.
She doesn't know sit, not great with the down either.
That's a bow. What about a leave it? We're 0 for 3.
She was actually okay on her stay, but I think that was a fluke. Yes.
All right, you seem to have some patience. That's good.
Loose leash walking, she's kind of all over the place. It's gonna take some time to get those classic cues sharpened up, but I'm excited to work with her because she seems like a very happy dog.
Coming up, Eric and Rashi learn more about the Pinto family's daily life.
The amount of care that Lindley needs, it's a 24-hour gig.
Zoe, a 6-month-old Maltese Terrier mix, is adjusting to life outside of the shelter. Eric has spent the past few days playing with her to earn her trust. And Rashi has been focused on finding her a forever family.
I've been trying to look for the perfect family for her, and I think I found them. It's a couple that has a special needs child. She's 7 years old, and she's in a wheelchair, and she is on a feeding tube. She has a breathing machine.
You would have a very big responsibility. I know.
The next day, Eric and Rashi sit down to chat with the Pinto family.
Hi there. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Why don't you tell us more about yourselves and what you guys both do for a living?
I'm a registered dental hygienist and I work full-time.
For about 15 years, I've been in the dental equipment repair field, but right now I'm basically Lindley's care provider at home.
So Nicole, could you tell us more about Lindley and her condition?
She has agenesis of the corpus callosum, and then she also has what's called lesencephaly. So her brain is a lot more smooth than ours. So because of that, she actually suffers from seizures because when her brain tries to talk to the other parts of the brain that are smooth, it doesn't really fire properly.
She had her first seizure at a day old. It was devastating. And we were told she wouldn't even live a year, and she's 7.5. So she's amazing.
Lynn Lee is fed with a feeding pump, so it's important that their new dog avoids touching the tubing.
I can actually train a dog to have the beep as the cue. So when that beep goes off, they're now supposed to go to their bed.
That would be amazing.
The amount of care that Lindley needs, it's a 24-hour gig. And it's not something that a parent signs up for, but it's so admirable to me when a parent takes that responsibility on. And if a dog can come in and bring a little more joy to their life, my job is done.
Can you let me know what type of dog you guys are looking for?
We're looking for something small for Lindley, something really friendly, more like a lap dog that can just comfort her and want to lay with her. We'd love to have a dog that is comfortable around Lindley's wheelchair and all of the things that we have to do to care for her.
Have you guys had a dog in the past?
Yes, we had 2 dogs, and unfortunately, they passed away due to old age. It was so nice to have a dog that would come lay with us or keep us company going through those, difficult times.
I feel an immense amount of pressure to make sure that the dog that we select is completely trained before going into their household. There really is no room for error. We did rescue a dog recently, maybe a good fit. I want to make sure, because it's so important that we have a dog that we know that we can train for this circumstance. So we're going to keep you posted over the next few weeks and let you know if it's still something we can pursue. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We're really excited that Eric possibly has a missing puzzle piece to finish our family with this little furry friend.
Coming up, it's Zoe's first day of puppy training school.
And all she wants to do is jump.
All right, Zoe. We'll try that again, though, okay?